All right, we are continuing to look at patterns in proportional relationships with block 5 of topic 3 in Agile Mind. Um, we've got this scenario that's dealing with a pond with block tiles around it. And it says in question number 1, a landscaper needs to determine how many tiles will surround a 4-foot by 4-foot pond. So without counting each individual tile, one, two, three, four, five, six, how could we list? What are some ways that we could figure out how many tiles it would take to cover that? So let's let's see if we can figure that out, shall we? Oh yes, let's shall, Mr. Eaton. All right. So instead of, and what they mean by counting each individual tile, right? That would be 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. That's really tedious, right? So we don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. So what's another way that we could take care of this particular situation? Anybody have any glorious ideas? Well, I'm looking at it this way. How about this? What if I look at, okay, here's 4 and here's 4. Here's 4 more. Here's 4 more. So I've got 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4. And then I've got these 4 ones. Plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. All right. So that's 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 equals 20. There. That's one way to look at it. You follow me? Huh? Look at that. That's pretty slick, right? What's another way we could look at this? What if, what if, oh, let's see. How about if I do this? How many is that? That's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here's another 6. And then here's 4. And here's 4. Ah, look at that. So I can go 6 plus 4 plus 4. Well, 6 and 6 is 12. 4 and 4 is 8. 12 plus 8 is 20. Beautiful. All right. Any other suggestions out there? Anybody bold and brave? You don't have to be bold and brave if you don't want to. Let's see. Oh, look at this. I found another one. Oh, I'm some kind of genius today. Check this out. If I go, there's 5, and then here's 5. Here's 5. And here's 5. That's pretty easy. 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5. And that equals 20. I know those look like S's, but they're 5s. Trust me. Okay. So that's yet another way to figure out without counting each individual tile, which, we all know is well, it could be fun. It is sort of a waste of time. All right. Well, now what we've got here in question number 2, it says to draw several solutions that you found using the animation. Well, we don't have an animation, but we could. Let me bring that animation up here real quick. That's not what I wanted. Hold on. Just a brief moment. All right, so we'll move to the animation for this particular one. And as you can see right here, it says drag the tiles or strips to the pond to show different ways you can count the tiles around the pond. For each possible way of counting the tiles, record a number sentence to represent that counting strategy. Okay, well, what is this? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's see, I'll just take that one there. Looks like I can put another one here. And there and there. Well, that's pretty much what I did in the 6 plus 6 plus 4 plus 4, right? And so, of course, in the box that's on your page, all you have to do is write in, 6 plus 6 plus 4, because that's exactly what I did right there. So, um, 6 plus 6 plus 4 plus 4. All right. So now let's clear it. Uh-huh. Now there's 5 in this one. Remember how I did that one. There's 5. And oh, look, there's another 5. Here's 4 and 6. So I could do 5 plus 5 plus 4 plus 6. That's pretty good, right? Okay. Let's see. Hmm. Yeah, let's see. I could do corner, corner, and a corner, and another corner. And then 4 and 4 and 4 and 4. Okay. All right. So we've seen a few ways here. So we've got that 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4. That's also an option. So there are different ways to take a look at this particular situation. So let's go back to the OneNote page. Okay. Now you can see that what I did is I just drew. I didn't draw anything. I just wrote the different strategies in the number sentence. 6 plus 6 plus 4 plus 4 equals 20, and 5 plus 5 plus 4 plus 6, that also equals 20. And so as far as the solution strategy, if you want to, you can just draw another number sentence like I did. 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4. That also equals 20. So it's entirely up to you what you want to do with that box, but you definitely need to make sure that you have some number sentences that correspond with that. Okay. All right. So now, when we finished, now the next thing we need to do is, uh, what if, ask yourself this question, what if the landscaper decided to make a pond that had different dimensions? Okay. So if we go back up here, you can see that this pond is 4 feet by 4 feet, right? 4, 4, 4, 4. That's the distance around the pond. But what if he wanted to make a pond with different dimensions? Maybe smaller, maybe larger. So we're looking for, items with different side lengths. How would we figure out the number of tiles needed to surround each of those ponds? And then we have to figure out what's the relationship between the lengths of the sides of the pond and the number of tiles. So what I've done here, and I just put the grid on here just to make it a little easier for me to draw with. You don't have to do this. It's not a huge thing. But what I'd like to do here is, instead of 4 by 4, I'm going to try maybe going 3 by 3. So 1, 2, 3, right? There's 3. And then I'll do another one, or another side, right? Now this will be a lot easier for you to draw than it will be for me, because I have to do it on my computer, which, is kind of a pain. And there's another side that's 3. And here, whoops. Nope, that is not what I wanted. What if could I try just doing it here? Yeah, and 3 and 3. Okay. So now how many tiles, looking at those squares, how many tiles will it take to go around this particular pond? So this is the length of the side is 3. But how many tiles will it take to go around this particular pond? Well, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It'll take 16 tiles to go around that pond. That's if it's 3. Now we know if it's 4, if it has a side length of 4, we already know that it will take 20 tiles. We know this already. Well, let's try another one. Let's try going 5. Length of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on. There we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whew. Tough to draw my tiny little computer screen. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So how many, now that has a side length of 5, right? So how many tiles will it take? Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20. It'll take 24 tiles. All right. What about 6? What if we have a side length of 6? So let's draw 6. 1, 2, come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. Come on, one more. There we go. There's 6. The length of each side is 6. How many tiles will that take? I'm going to say 28. Yes, it'll take 28 tiles to go around that. Because remember, you've got the sides and the corners and everything, right? So now that we've drawn this, right? 3 square ponds and the tiles, because remember, the tiles that go around them have to go all the way around each of these ponds. So how many squares of tile would it take? So now that we've done this, okay, don't want to forget this one here, Mr. Eaton. Okay, there we go. Now that we've done this, we can create a table and a graph to represent the relationship. Is there a relationship between the length of the side and a pond? Okay, of the pond and the number of tiles that it will take. So we'll create a table. Here's our X, here's our Y. So this will be the side length. And this will be the number of tiles. Okay, so X is always that axis here. This is our Y axis, okay? But let's do the table first. So 3 sides, a length of 3 takes 16 tiles. A length of 4 is 20 tiles. We already know this. Length of 5 is 24 tiles. And a length of 6, it would take 28 tiles. Does anybody have a guess as to what 7 would be? Go ahead and type it into the chat if you think you know how many it'll be for a length of 7 on each side. Be interesting to see if you're recognizing the pattern yet. Chelsea, yes. You're absolutely right. You're seeing the pattern. Very good. Okay. So now we've got this. Now that we know it's 7, but here's the thing. What if we wanted to build a pond that had 15? So what would that side length be? Well, that's where we need to come up with some kind of algebraic rule, right? So first of all, before you do that, I want you to graph the data from this table. Okay, make sure you graph the data from the table. Remember, this is the length of the side here, and this will be the number of tiles on this side. of your graph. And before we meet tomorrow, give it your best shot to graph that and see if you can come up with an algebraic rule to answer question B. So we're on A. See if you can answer the next few questions and see what you come up with. In the meantime, I'm going to stop the recording